Okay, so thank you so much guys for tuning into my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Porsche Lua. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. I appreciate you guys for coming back to join me again. This time I have with me my friend.
Hi, Chris Johnson.
Okay, first name, last name. I'll make sure to edit that out so nobody steals your identity. But he has agreed to do a video with me on the spicy chip challenge. Yes, it almost felt timed. But yeah, so the spicy chip challenge, and we're gonna make it even spicier by asking some very interesting questions, as well as another spicy item, the hot and spicy firewalk to count. Wait, I'm so bright. Okay, yes, hot and spicy firewalk. It's scorching sesame shrimp flavor. And we're gonna ask some pretty intense questions. So we're actually gonna go ahead and cook this because we only bought one because we're proactive and didn't want to be wasteful, saving the dolphins. And then we'll be right back. Okay. All right, so we are back. We heated up the noodles, and so now we have to get started with the game. So essentially, I guess what we decided how the game is going to work is basically we're gonna take a bite of something spicy, ask the other person a question, and then see if we can handle the heat. You said what?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. Pretty much. All right, so we're actually going to do the chip last, and our last of the spices, and we're gonna start with the noodles. So we actually need to go ahead and mix this in, and while he's doing that, our reward is going to be bragging rights and a cup of oat milk, because honestly I really don't like spicy food. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Everybody who knows me knows I am not the spicy connoisseur that anybody ever wants anybody to be. Like, it's just really not my cup of noodles.
Or bowl of noodles.
Yeah, or bowl of noodles. I guess this would be considered more of a bowl. I'm nervous. So I've got the questions on my phone, so if you guys see me looking at my phone or us looking at our phones or down, the questions are on there because honestly, we didn't think we could handle, well, I didn't think I could handle the heat and have me just looking up the papers. Oh my gosh. This just looks crazy.
That fuego.
Is it my cup? Okay. And I have a little bowl like a loser, because I just can't handle backwash, honestly. These just look scary. Are they mixed in? I could just smell the spice.
The Scovilles.
Yeah, the Scovilles just pouring off of there. And so wait, what's in this? So it's sizzling rich pork. It's like, sorry, I know, got the little, that is hot. Okay, thank you for picking that up. All right, so it says taste the rush. Wait, can you guys see what this says? It says taste the rush, bold noodles inspired by popular Szechuan street food, topped with a perfect blend of savory sesame paste and shrimp, finished with a rush of chili oil and Szechuan peppercorns. And then they tell you to try other flavors like, okay. Oh, okay. And this is how we're looking so far. I don't even know if you guys can see that smoke coming off of there. Probably not. The lights are bright.
Steaming.
Okay. So, I guess we need to get started. You have somewhere to be in a second. So wait, should we ask the question first and then
take a bite?
And then take the bite?
Yeah.
Okay. So first question, I guess, do you want to ask it or do you want me to ask it?
I can go with the first question.
Okay, go with the first one. I'm gonna scoop the noodles while you're doing that.
All right. Have you ever lied to get out of a bad date?
I'm anxious.
Let me open the fridge one time.
Huh? Anyways, so, wait, what was the first question? I forgot that fast.
Have you ever lied to get out of a bad date?
Okay, so we bite first. Ooh. It just smells hot.
Too much noodle.
Ooh. Those are spicy. Those are absolutely spicy. All right, I gotta blaze through this. Have I ever lied to get out of a bad date? Yes, kind of. I went on this date with this guy, and he was just like everything was fine, but it's just like, you're just not really feeling them. Like, I just really wasn't feeling them, so I was just like, oh, I'm about to go home, is what I told him. But I actually just like after the food was paid for and everything, obviously. But I actually was just like, all right, I went back out, basically. I went in the direction of home and then I just went back out.
Did you do any more Snapchatting and other social medias at the time?
No.
And then posted it later?
I never post what I'm doing anyway on the same day. As a girl, you really can't do that. So you said no?
That's right. Nah.
Never have them? Okay, so on to our next bite. And I guess my question. What's the meanest thing you've ever said to someone? The meanest. Whew. Starting to up the ante here. These aren't too bad. My voice cracks.
Five peppers out of 6.
So what's the meanest thing you've ever said to someone?
The meanest thing.
Actually, these aren't too bad.
I remember telling somebody, they always, it was more of a friend, so I didn't really know them like that. But I remember telling them something along the lines of, no one really cares about you or really fuck with you for real.
Ooh, I might have added that.
Because I don't like when people show up in front of other people's faces trying to be someone that you aren't.
So was that mean really, or was that more you just telling it what? It's that's not really mean, is it? You didn't go.
I mean, if they're just in the space, just to pretend to be in the space and you try to be all involved in everyone's business and laughing in everyone's face, and then you also hear rumors about them also being an asshole and shit. And then they finally show up to them.
Language.
Oh, my bad. Being a butthole and crap.
That's right.
Kids bop.
Kids bop.
So
okay.
You pull up to a function with other people and these same folks that you're supposed to be friends with, and you BSing the whole time, and other people can see it. And I saw
Got you. Hate to cut you short, but we're trying to keep the video short. Okay, so I don't even remember what the question was, so let's just bulldoze through that. Okay. Yeah, you really crushed that one, Chris. Yeah, but no, I agree with you though. Sometimes you gotta bring somebody down a couple of notches to really keep it jumping. Honestly, these aren't as bad as I was expecting.
Oh no, should have gone with the what was the chicken one?
The chicken one. We're on the part 2. No, these aren't too bad. Oh, yeah. Are we gonna end up finishing this whole bowl? Are you taking little bites?
Well, kind of. The chips.
Oh, we still.
Oh, what's the most drunk you've ever been? The most drunk you've ever been.
There's been a lot of nights, so it's just literally picking the one out of the many, straw needle in a haystack. Really, truly. Because I have a pretty good tolerance, so it's actually, my friend Jody, I should probably know the story. It's one of the first times I've ever been drunk, and I've never gotten that type of drunk again because I've done relay races for my alcohol at this point. So drunk. And my sister, okay, so basically I was at somebody's house party. I'm trashed, okay? My sister has to come pick me up because my friend calls and was just hey, you need to come pick up your sister. She's pretty drunk. So she comes to pick me up. And so I'm just I remember hugging this dog and crying. I'm bawling, crying that I have to leave this dog behind. It's not my dog.
Poor dog.
I'm bawling, crying. I'm oh my God, the dog. And then I get in the car. And we're not even moving that fast, but when you've been drunk, it feels like you're going through, Tron. So, yeah, so I just ended up like reaching my head outside the window and just like throwing up all on the outside of the car, like on my mom's Jag. And she was coming back in town the next day. So my sister, she made me get back out there to clean the car off like drunk as a skunk. That was probably the worst time ever. And it was some cheap alcohol.
That's what do it to you.
Ooh.
With that Nouveau, Everclear.
That just, okay, Everclear. I was like, Nouveau does not count.
That's just disgusting. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, cussing.
So the most drunk I've ever been. Oh, dang, what bar was that in Midtown? Yeah, because I used to work there. I remember not too long ago. Well, no, it was been months, time passed whatever since I've been back there. But was in the area, decided to hang out, see some folks. And one thing led to another. Before I remember, I was plastered.
Right.
Like,
That's part of getting drunk.
messed up.
Right.
Nah, because I remember when we left,
So what happened?
I literally reverted back from like the inverse of a baby, from crawling to walking. I went from walking to
Like
crawling.
a Neanderthal.
Pretty much, yeah. Outside, blocked down from the bar. I'm like, I'm on my
Jeez.
knees and shit. I'm like,
Oh wow, that's embarrassing. This is you
It
as an
was.
adult? Well, yes, because we only condone drinking in adults, yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, it was late enough for not a lot of people,
Oh, good.
but still.
That's a good problem to have. Okay, well then that probably answered the next question of what was your most embarrassing moment in public. So we'll probably slip past that question.
Yeah. 2 stones, 1 bird. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe is it time to get into the chip, or should we do one more bite of this?
We'll probably do one more bite then the chip, or we do a bite and a bite of
That should be like the ultimate.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah, the last thing. So we'll save some of our bites. Okay, so I guess it's time to unpack our chip.
Yes.
All right, I'm bringing my cup of milk a little closer. Okay, so let's hold it up because it might make the thumbnail. All right, so if you guys have not heard of this chip, you should have heard about this chip if you guys are doing or into spicy foods. Here we go. So there is a warning on the back. It says, do not eat if you're sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades or capsaicin, or are pregnant. Oh, my nose is already starting to run. Or are pregnant, or definitely not that. Or have any medical conditions, keep out of reach of children. After touching the chip, wash your hands with soap and do not touch your eyes or other sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or extended nausea. I really probably shouldn't be trying this chip. But it's the 1 chip challenge. I don't know if we'll make it through the entire chip. Inside is 1 extremely hot tortilla chip. Okay.
Come with a poster.
Okay, so I've been robbed. Mine doesn't have a chip. All of that for nothing.
Like a golden ticket without the goat. You got a backup.
Okay, well let's grab the backup box. There is a chip. Okay, there's a chip. There honestly is a lot going on inside this box. There's the Reaper. There's round 1. Wait, what to expect? So it says round 1, spicy punch. Round 2, scorpion sting. Round 3, vision disruptor. Round 4, gut slash. Round 5, roasted.
I've never been roasted by a chip before.
I don't see myself finishing this entire thing. So let's get our questions together. So we're going to ask 3 questions in this last chip round, and then that is the end. And then we get our reward. Finish the chip or not. So we are back from a brief intermission because we had to regather our questions. All right, so how this is going to work in our last part with our chip is we have 4 total questions. We're hoping to finish the entire chip. However, we just may not because maybe we're just not built like that. So the 4 questions will each be the same question. I mean, even though I think we've been answering the same questions so far, but we shall get into it. I feel like I almost should be wearing gloves. Do you think it's
goggles?
Do you think we need goggles?
No.
I'm scary.
They're facetious.
I'm not. I kind of want to smell it, but I'm also like nervous. Oh my god, this chip looks crazy.
It smells like spicy nothingness.
It just smells like, honestly, it smells kind of like, what's that called? Nail glue. And it's just like, it has that like gluey smell. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, the first question is, what's the worst date you've ever been on? Ooh.
Yeah, we'll take a bite, right?
We're taking a bite.
Okay. You know how you look at the chip, you want the most dust on it?
I don't want the most dust.
One of those chips,
I don't want the most
dust on it.
I don't want the most dust at
They got
all.
all the dust.
Okay, so what's the worst date you've ever been
Worst
on?
day, okay.
I'm gonna try not to. Okay, somebody has to answer the question.
Like an offset reaction. The worst day.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I want to say what's the worst date to me? When I asked this chick to Iron Age, and I sat there for like an hour before she pulled up. And she kept saying, "Oh, it's traffic. I'm still on the way. This, that, and the third." And then she eventually did show up.
And the date was just bad.
Huh? So, that's also lackluster, but that's my word.
Okay, my worst date was when this guy, I met him on a dating app, and oh my god, I might have to drink the milk.
It's not that bad.
Mm. Oh my god, I don't think I could do this.
Alright, motherfucker got nothing. You know. Second question then?
Oh my god, I don't think I can do this. I went on a date and the guy was like speaking like, I don't think I can do this. Oh.
Alright, now you started.
I'm like, how are you not feeling it? Okay. We thought we were going to answer those questions. I think we just need to survive. Oh.
Can I finish the whole chip?
I'm not.
Half the chip? Sure. Yeah, that was a lot spicier than the last one.
Whoa.
A lot spicier.
I got camera. Okay, so honestly, we failed that. I failed. One bite was more than enough. The one question destroyed me.
Big old bite did you take?
I took like a whole little quarter. That's my chip is in there. Which was a mistake. Okay, so, oh my god, it's back burning. Not as bad, but it feels like my lips just gonna fall off. Okay, so as you know, we failed that challenge. Honestly, neither of us finished that whole chip. I will finish answering my question, which was the worst date I've ever been on. We didn't even get to the nitty gritty of the good questions, but I guess we'll have to try our next challenge and start with those next 3 questions. So, worst date I've ever been on. I actually was ghosted in the middle of the date because he was talking like a traditional, like, you know, black speech. I don't even know how to say that properly.
Black speech.
Huh?
No, I'm trying to figure out what you're putting down. Are you talking like a narrative?
Like, yo, ma, what's up? What's good? And he was Asian. Which I just thought, it was very off-putting. And I was just like, he was like, well, he in fact told me I talked too proper during the date. And I was like, offended. I was like, what does that mean? And that's how he was talking. And I was talking like this, and he's like, I'm talking too proper. So then I ordered him a drink. And he gets upset and was like, are you going to pay for that? Like, he's freaking out. And I was like, yeah, I was going to pay for it. Like, it's not a big deal. I'll pay for it. Like, we're meeting up here. And then he was like, I got to go to the bathroom. And then left. And then I actually had another weird date right after that. But another story for a different day.
Because you talk too proper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you didn't say thing instead of thing.
All right. So, we both need to go regroup. So, that was the Spicy Chip Challenge.
Yeah.
For 2021. Was it hot?
Oh, no, you got destroyed by the challenge.
Yeah, I was destroyed. I was destroyed. And so definitely one for the chip. They said, how long can you last before getting owned? 5 minutes. I didn't even last 5 minutes. Not even 5. I had to go off camera to like regroup. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning into my channel. Make sure you guys go follow me on my social media platforms. I'm going to leave my socials at the end of the video. I can barely think straight. I'm going to leave my socials at the end of the video. If you guys love these type of challenges, please make sure to tune back in. If there's a question that we didn't fully answer, we can. And really, that is all I've got in me left for right now. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. This is Porsche Lua, Chris, and we shall see you guys next time. Okay. I feel terrible. Don't you touch your face after touching that chip again. You just throw them right in the hole. Just throw the whole thing away. Yeah. That, the noodles. I don't want to see anything spicy ever again. I'm done. It's a wrap.
It's not that good.
Huh?
I still want to see spicy.
Yeah. It's a wrap.